Hello Soulmate, you are welcome to my channel. This is Luchi's Design. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to cut and sew this stylish gown you are seeing here. Please, if you are coming across my video for the first time, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bell for more videos. And to my returning subscriber, thank you for always stopping by. Please make sure you watch till the end, because I'll be showing you the easiest way to cut and sew this stylish gown. Okay, I'm using 3 yards of fabric. My measurement is on the screen. So what I will do now, I'll fold it into two. I'll be cutting front and back together. After fold it into two, I'll fold it again like a triangle. Just do the same. If you're a smaller size, you can reduce your flare, but I want my flare to be full. So the first thing I will do is to mark my starting point. You rule a straight line. That's where I will be inserting half of my shoulder. I just divide my shoulder into two. My shoulder is 16. I will mark half of my shoulder there. Then I will divide my bust by 6 plus 1. From my shoulder, I came down by 8.5. I will rule a straight line. On this line now, I will also insert half of my shoulder, that is 8 inches, to make a straight line. Make a straight line from my shoulder to my chest line. After that, the next thing to do now is to mark my neck width. The neck width I'm working with is 3 inches for the front, and the neck depth is 3 inches. That's 3 by 3 for the front, and for the back the neck depth is 1 inch, while the neck width is 3 inches. I will divide my bust by 4 and add 1 inch for seam allowance, and I will now curve my armhole. After that, I will now do a slanted line for my halter neck design. The line will start from where I inserted quarter of my bust measurement up to my front neck depth. That's for the halter neck design at the front. You just roll it down. I'm trying to make it visible because this my chalk is not showing well. Just follow what I'm doing. After that, I will measure my gown length. The gown length I'm working with is 37 plus 1 inch for folding. I will just place my tape on my shoulder and measure the length. I just go round. Just keep your tape and go round. After that, I'll connect it. After connecting it, I will now join it. See what I'm doing. So after that, I will now cut it up, but I will be cutting the back part first because the back will be lower than the front. So I will trim it out. After trimming it out, I will bring out the back part. Okay, I'm done cutting it. I will remove the back, and I will now cut out the front neck. Just cut it out. Please add ½ inch when you are cutting it for joining. For seam allowance, add ½ inch on top. This is it. So I will now cut the back. See what I'm doing here. Just watch what I'm doing. I'll place the front on top of the back and I will rule out the line. I will now come down by 1.5. If you want it lower, depending on you, you now curve it. The line will not be slanted, it will be round. Now curve it like that and trim it off. That's all for the cutting. The next thing I will do now is to cut the facing. I'll be using facing. If you want to use bias, you can use bias. I folded a piece of fabric and trace out my facing. I'll also do the same thing for the back. I will set it aside. The next thing is to cut a long strap of fabric for the rope on my neck. I'll just cut it. The length is 45, while the width is 2 inches. So I'll show you how you can sew it and turn it inside out. How to sew a loop. Just go to your machine and run a long stitch to close it up. You can also use the velvet ribbon, but I will show you how you can walk around with your fabric. I've sewn it. After sewing it, I put a thread on my needle and tie it. After that, I will just secure it on the starting point. I will insert the head of the needle and start pulling it out. I'll bring the needle out and I will be adjusting it to turn the loop inside out. This is what I have when I was done, so I will just iron it. So the next thing now is to insert it. To insert it, I folded it into two. See the way I place it? You just place it at the pointy edge, or you can still fold your fabric and your facing into two to determine the middle. I'll now place my facing. I use my pin to secure it round. Use your pin. After that, I'll just sew it along the line. Just mark it. Make sure you follow the markings and sew it. After sewing it, you just turn it. This is what you will have. Very neat. This is what you have there. Or you can also use this thing. This is how I folded it, so that you will see what I did. So fold it like this way. You can go for what you want. Okay, after that, I will now sew the back. For your back, you will use elastic band. If you don't use elastic band, it will be too wide and it won't fit perfectly on your body. So I will show you how you attach it. I have sewn my facing. This is my facing. I have sewn it. You iron it flat. Then the next thing is to determine the width of your elastic to know where you will start your stitches. So the width is half inch. I will now measure half inch and sew. I will sew it straight. After sewing it, this is what I have. I will now use my safety pin to insert my elastic. See what I did? Now secure it and push it inside. Please make sure you use your pin to hold it so that it will not go inside and you're inserting it. Okay, this is what I have, and I was done. I will just secure it at the both end. The next thing now is to join the front and back. Okay, join the front and back together. I will match it side by side and use my pin to hold it. Also do the same thing on the other side, and I will sew with 1 inch. After sewing it, I will also fold my hemline. After that, I will insert my pocket. I have a detailed tutorial on how to cut and insert a pocket. Please make sure you check it out. It's on my channel. Okay, you cut 4 of it. After cutting it, I will now measure the length where I will insert my pocket. The length is 19. Make sure you remove the 3 inches for your neck depth and use your hemming gun to iron your facing down so that it will be neat.